I hope.
How can you tell?
I'm gonna go onto YouTube to check. That's pretty much the only way I can tell if it's actually working.
Well, let me see. I don't see it.
Well, then.
Nope, it's not.
Oh wait, I think I'm live. It should be.
It's not showing up on my.
Really?
feed. No.
It's so strange.
Let me go to your channel.
Yeah, see there. It's okay. All right.
I'm gonna go on your channel.
What's up, Nerdosity?
Hello.
So I'm here with Siren Song Cosplay. We're gonna play the second term of Monster Prom because, yeah. Oh, do you want to do it too?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good.
I need my boys.
Good.
And girls.
Yes.
My guys and ghouls.
Okay. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really are. People are here.
What is Monster Prom? Monster Prom is a dating sim.
And it's great. And
I'm gonna be Vicky.
okay. Oh, so you're gonna be player one?
I guess so.
Did you want to?
I'll just
change
have
to
her
Vicky?
name Vicky. Her name is Vicky.
Okay.
Sweet.
And I'm Oz. Ozzy Oz.
Yeah, you're ours, Oz.
All
I
right.
love my boy. I wanna cosplay him. It'd be great. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about
Cody's
our dream
here.
prom
Hi,
dates,
Cody.
we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
Who should I go after? My fuzzy boy Scott?
Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
I fucking love Scott.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, the only one who's really actually high school age, but still slightly too old.
Yeah. I never went to prom.
Well, it's prom
I
sucked,
did.
so...
I did. Well, her prom sucked. Mine was fine.
A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22, question mark?
It's your girl.
I know. Yes, this is on PC.
Yeah, this is on PC.
A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21.
My devil boy. Yes, let's go. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
He's talking to you.
Oh, is he?
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, bud. Hi.
Liam de
Love you, babe.
Lioncourt, 4XX.
400.
Yeah.
Bitch old.
Yeah. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl.
Oh, Jacksepticeye voices him.
Calculuster Hewlett Packard.
Version 10.
Version 1.
Oh, 1.0. I didn't see the dot. I am blind.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest.
Said, "Aw, I'm the lovable dork." That is true. That is
Vera
true. Cody,
Oberlin, 23.
A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts.
Me too. I'm also ready for Atlanta Comic Con.
Yes.
I want to cosplay. It's gonna be fun.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Should I go for my classic boyo Scott? Or should I go for the narrator? Because I know how to do that.
I have to get these trophies.
Well, I'll show you how to get them. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All mines are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
You can go for the narrator if you want.
I kind of want to, but I love Scott. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. Where's enter? There it is. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Yup.
Let's start! Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went clearly insane? A human-sized pillow depicting a character
By myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husband of territory.
Oh, Cody said a taco.
A taco. Oof, I could not.
An ATM, sugar baby life, here I come. I'm gonna go with this. No, I kind of want to. That would just be funny. I'm always
option.
I'm always broke. So this second option is very enticing. I say the dildo. Okay, Cody, you'll go with the dildo.
Not me though. I just really want to. I'm gonna go with that.
The choice is clear. One day you wake up and you swap bodies with your mom in a very 90s film fashion. What is the
Freaky
worst?
Friday.
Yeah, what is the worst thing that could happen? She's messing with my Spotify playlist and putting all her trash metal on it. My mom,
Metal is awesome.
such a metalhead. Yes. She's killing her lifelong rival while in my body so she can frame me for the murder.
That's actually
She's
really
meeting with all my
scary,
friends and actually being more popular than me.
That's really scary, dude.
I would do this one. Anything is a dildo if you're brave enough. No!
Like I said, that's really scary. Ew.
What would be your dream first date?
Sexy decompiling.
A sweaty and manly wrestling match. Professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice. A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon. Crimes. A wild party in international. I'm gonna go with this one because I know it's Scott. Because I love Scott. Heyo. School just isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your stage name? Max Pleasure Model 3000. Fuck fest.
This is Oscar Wilde. Oh my gosh.
Kawaii pussy uwu.
Stop. Why did you have to say that out loud?
Kawaii pussy uwu.
I actually am uncomfortable in this current moment right now.
Oh, that's cracking me up. Duchess Herna, honey, likes
the damn pimp. Oh my gosh, that's Vera. I know that's Vera. I'm the damn pimp. Oh. Ooh.
I want Scott, but also Kawaii Pussy Uwu is just really funny to me.
You keep saying it, and I'm just like, stop! Leave it alone. Stop that.
I'm going Kawaii Pussy.
I'm committing suicide too. But not for that reason. Excuse me. I wouldn't be the stripper, honey. I'm the damn pimp.
That was just really funny to me.
I didn't know how uncomfortable I could be in my own house.
Ooh, it's me. Okay, where do I want to go? I want to go get some that. But
I'm actually kidding.
Where is? Oh, I'm gonna go outdoors. I'm a party. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Thanks. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott! My boy! Proudly flexing, while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw his ripped bod, so you offer to give some drawing tips. Drawing? What? I'm not
I'm
drawing.
not drawing anything. I'm writing a fanfic about Scott's muscles.
Look at my boy in his hairy chest. Let's go.
Ah!
What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason like usual.
Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Person Literature Club.
The fuck is that?
Doki
That
Doki
is-
Literature Club.
You glance at Zoe's notebook. It looks like she's just copied out Wikipedia's list of all the muscles. Oh, I can help! You know, Coach always says you can't spell muscles without some of the letters from adversity!
Literally like 2 of them.
You should add a bad guy who fights all my good muscles.
What?
That's been done already. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus muscle-hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem.
That nobody reads your fanfics?
Are you for
What?
real?
No! My problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic, but my mind's more blank than the minds of those cultists whose thoughts I used to devour.
Ooh, bitch. That's deep. Well, have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles?
This conversation is clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick, fix Zoe's fic.
Scott's right. The story needs an antagonist, and everyone knows the true natural enemy of muscles is the leaf scale gulper shark. Okay.
I'm quite sure
Many
if you're going
muscle
for
stories have
Scott,
been
it's the
told, but
second
how
one.
many have been told from the perspective of muscles? Which is more Scott?
I'd say the second one, but don't quote me.
Nah.
I'm not creative enough.
16.
16.
There's the glute in your eye, pecs and prejudice, the fault in our sartorius. Full frontal tails, hamstrung for you, unnamed porniest, longest Harry Potter crossover. Do I need to go on?
Great!
Yes.
That's so
This is so great.
They are great, Scott. They're the greatest. But they're about as original as making all your muscles secretly gay for each other.
Wah!
But my muscles aren't secretly gay for each other. They're openly gay for each other.
Hard pass.
Exactly! It's the 21st century. Muscles can legally marry in most parts of the world. We don't have time for your aggressive politics, Vicky. Oh,
Oh, it was her.
I
Damn
didn't
it.
know.
I want it, Scott. I want my hairy boy.
the second one seems so him, though.
It did. You know, you don't know how you got pegged as an opponent of muscle marriage, but the accusation sticks. You lose. I lose 2 charm and 1 fun. No.
All right.
I just need to woo Scott. That's all I want in my life.
Oh, damn. I'll go get bold.
I need to be more charming.
You're
I
Did you
really
skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority? I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0, but you gain 2 boldness.
The word is shits.
Thank you for expressing the word that I will not say. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them into stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and frilly dress.
Ah!
This isn't our fault.
Ah!
We had nothing to do.
You just win! We had nothing to do with this! Let's go Graggly. Another mythical creature crisis, just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping.
Aw, but it's so cute. I bet that vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party.
This is literally the only reason I played the game.
Why? So I would do that voice.
Yes. I was ready. I haven't heard it in a while. Since Christy and Kelly have been here. Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? Ignore it.
The friend of delicious.
I'm going to ignore it. I think that's more bold. Yeah. You sigh. Roll your eyes, and go back to your shopping. That's right. Don't give it any attention. Attention is what it wants. The cockatrice kills 47 people and grievously wounds dozens more. A woman's child is turned to stone before her very eyes. For the rest of her life, she will visit her child's contorted statue every day to touch his tiny hand and weep. Meanwhile, you get a nice scarf for 50% off. You gain +2 boldness and +1 money you save thanks to the discount. I feel like I lost a bit of my soul there.
Everybody choose an activity.
Dancing.
Swimming.
I'd literally mimicked dancing. I think it would be yours.
Swimming!
That's literally something that, like, happened before. Oof. Oof.
Alright, it's noon. You want me to show you how to get to
Let's
the,
go.
So if I go... He's over here. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over there. Because you have to use your mouse, and I can't.
You can, though. Where is it?
Oh, he's not there.
I'll just sit-
I'll sit with my boy. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays! Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes. Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It's high treason.
Oh, but I've been looking forward. Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, I almost pressed enter twice. Oof. Back to work. Bye.
Bye.
Any here, Scott? Scott can eat as many as he wants.
Yeah. If you're going for small.
Yes. See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you.
I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks, rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Bitch. Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it, too.
I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you.
Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them?
Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating source has gone off to in any case.
Her eating syrup.
Yep.
Surf. I forgot.
As you doesn't eat.
Yeah, I know. As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching on those fish fingers.
All right.
Of course they have a weird crap with food. When you arrive at the table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Welcome to the Don't Need to Eat, so we just take dope food pics zone, baby!
We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not tasted.
What?
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted a baby?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pic. But instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it.
Yes!
Oh my god, yes! I love liquid so much. I love liquid lunch.
Wait.
I read that wrong.
Wait, but you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor?
Duh, I make an alive person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously.
I suppose it's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk, but why? Why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal.
Ah.
I hate this voice.
You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's trade places. Okay. Everybody chooses a historical figure. George Washington!
Martin Luther King Jr.
Picture this. 5 years ago, this historical figure time traveled to our times and they live in the present time.
luckily he would buy Gossip Magazine and hot info on how the historical figure
is now in a relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm so
The
confused.
first president of the United States and Leonardo DiCaprio.
That'd be very interesting.
Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm just uncomfortable once again.
I'm just gonna go random.
Oh,
it's
Lord.
me. Looky here. It's me.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
So, my boldness and creativity are shit. So, I'm gonna get creative.
Let's get creative.
I missed it. It's the auditorium. Look at me. I'm cute. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative
Sleepy.
oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by... There's a dog right
She
here.
just snored.
Which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Thank you.
Oh, little birdie's good.
Meanwhile, Zoe and Polly know I want that. It's okay. I love you too, Zoe. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. This should be good.
Tell me.
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like 1,000,000 times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to
Tried to fuck a toaster!
suffocated by a good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly? Huh? Seriously?
It's none of your business.
No, but it's my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know.
Fans have a right to The fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy.
If secrets are sexy, then how come God invented Wikipedia?
What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period.
They were like excellent ways to die.
Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died.
Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help. I'll give you a huge bag of cocaine!
Honestly, I think you're probably fun enough for that.
Am I? I
I
have
don't
8.
think you're creative enough.
No, I'm gonna give her cocaine. Oh, I'm so wealthy!
Wealthy for it. Ooh, well, still good.
Oh, you know the way to my ghost heart through my ghost nostrils. Come here, you beautiful heart. Let me give you the gory details. Polly beckons Zoe over and whispers in her ear.
Oh wow, that many, huh? But how did the linebackers get out of there? Oh, the entire San Diego Zoo? But where would you even get that much cream cheese? Oh, I see. It was a Wednesday.
They were pink on Wednesday.
Well, that pretty thoroughly answers my question.
Now do you see why I didn't want to tell anyone?
Oh, absolutely. That is way too hot for the public consumption. Your secrets are safe with me.
Ah, yes. I got to keep my secret and I get a cocaine store. You're pretty sure Polly told another very not real story about her death. But Zoe's impressed at your negotiating skills.
I'm just even more confused.
You leave Polly with her newly acquired treat. You and Zoe get smoothies. You
Why
gain
you get
+2 charm and +1 fun.
All right.
Smoothies are so romantic.
I gave her cocaine and she loved me.
Zoe did.
I know.
That day during recess, right? You start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until one, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you're doing. Oh, damn, he didn't remember you suck at dancing.
Yeah, I mean, he's Dabber.
But you decide to
do
go
that again.
all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Masaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Masaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Masaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids later. That night you hit the clubs with Vera and Polly. Thank Satan for fake IDs. I will never.
Party time!
Put those wallets away, you two. Drinks are on me. By which, I mean, drinks are on that guy. On this one.
No need, Polly. I'm into this crazy new thing called paying for my own drinks. Maybe you've heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Is that friends for my boobs aren't big enough to get free drinks?
Feminism is dead.
That sounds like a real reason to drink BRB.
But soon.
Huh?
It didn't work?
Just
Oh, what was
give
that
up.
he said? It sounded like Portuguese for my shameless pandering didn't get us any free drinks. This is quickly getting out of control. Maybe if we find a way to make that guy pay for your drinks, you can fix this. Oh, damn. It's party time! So date the guy when he's in the bathroom. Put a pair of sunglasses on him and pretend he's your pal. Am I fun enough? I am not fun enough for that. It's crime time. Steal the guy's wallet to learn his address, then go to his house, kidnap his daughter, and demand drinks from him as a ransom.
That is very Vera.
Damn. Using your skills as a pickpocket and a kidnapper, you execute your brilliant plan.
You're a kidnapper.
Yeah. And people said high school wouldn't adequately prepare you for the real world. Their target, whose name is Dale, by the way, just so you know who you hurt, is so worried for his daughter that he buys you the whole bar.
Well, I knew my tits were unstoppable. They just needed some time to work.
Quiet, Polly. I need to concentrate on all this cocaine I'm doing. This is a night you'll never forget. Owning a bar is great, but the real treasure is times you shared and lives you've ruined. You gain +3 money. Hell yeah! I'm getting rich!
That weekend, something happened too. Oh my god,
Called
it!
Let's go.
Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Scott or Zoe?
You're
Zoe?
having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in an abandoned warehouse. Finally.
Oh my god, Vera.
Hello? It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyway, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Oz. Oh my gosh, I was wooing Polly! But feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb.
Do you want me to, like, sabotage
Yes,
that?
no! I want Vera! She's badass!
She's sexy.
And I won't let my feelings lead me into a life I could end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous. So of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner.
Of course you did, honey.
You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt.
Mood.
Still, well, yeah, mood. And you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan so we both can be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways.
Also a mood.
Yeah. So tell me, would you describe Oz as an ambitious person who has planned an amazing future for himself?
Oh yeah. These are wrong. Yeah, Oz isn't plans.
I'm pretty sure the Manila stuff is hot. Manila folders, charts, color-coded? Those are the keywords to getting a lady excited.
Oh, she's horny.
Yeah! You're pretty sure they aren't, but sure. I wonder if you use the same color codes that I use in my plans.
Oh, she's thinking dirty now.
Yeah. Who knows? Even our life master plans could merge.
This bitch dirty.
I'm looking forward to analyzing the degree of our compatibility and our lineage plans.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at me getting all romantic.
Oh my girl.
There sure is a
Calm
unique
down.
sense of romanticism.
Manila folders,
Are you
bitch.
sure it will be good enough for Oz? You gain +3 charm for your good deal. Deed. Not deal, deed. Everybody
Pizza.
eats food. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
It's inside another watermelon.
Hey, darling. My pizza is moist and ready for you. Yeah.
My watermelon is moist and ready for you.
That sounds like your boobs
Yeah.
would be wet or
That's
like
disgusting.
lactating
That's
or something.
disgusting.
That's ew.
This is disgusting. I don't even know at this point.
I'm gonna random it.
I don't think I really wanted to say that out loud.
But that it sounded like lactating.
No,
boobs.
no, just all of it. Okay,
I get to go first.
My watermelon
Stop.
is moist and ready
Stop.
for you.
I'm actually stop. Okay, I need
I want to go to the gym, so But you need to go to the gym.
For charm.
Yeah.
So much charm I need from
You
Vera.
you can do whatever then.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. I'll go next time. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. I'm getting smart. You see Calculaster fawning over one of his succulents. Oh, hello there, friend Oz.
I want to do him.
Okay.
Oh, hello there, friend Oz. I am just enjoying this premise of my current assignment. You see, I have been tasked with caring for this succulent, tiny shrub, shrub, whatever that means, in order to learn about its life for biological organisms.
It's a pun. Okay. Tony Shalhoub is an actor. His monk is my favorite! I love him!
Good for you! My grade will be determined based on whether or not I am able to give him the fullest life, something that I always want for my little plant friends.
He's also Luigi from Cars.
Good for him.
And Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Good for him! Tell me, Oz, as a fellow organic life form, how would you define the ultimate life experience? Shitty.
Why the hell do I care? I'm not trying to woo you.
Well, that makes you feel almost alive. I was trying to guess what qualities your classmates would be most attracted to. But, universally.
You can only truly appreciate life once you feel the grips of mortality clutching at your throat. Let's give this plant a near-death experience. The ultimate life experience is bringing forth new life. Let's get this plant pregnant. So bold. You sounded a few texts knowing that a true near-death experience is a team effort. I've just gotten a hot tip that this species of succulents has juices that go for inordinately high price on the black market, so I'm afraid I'll be taking it now.
No, not Tiny Shrub. I need him to complete my project and also complete my happiness.
You can see the poor little succulent almost shaking with fear and heroically snatch it from Vera's clutches. What? How dare you? Hey guys, want to see this new flamethrower I just got? No time to wait for an answer.
Oh,
A ring of fire leaps up around you, and Tiny, whom you cradle even closer to your chest.
Sup, ghouls and ghoulettes! I heard something about a dope new hallucinogen strain that's pre-market.
She spies Tiny Shalhoub in your arms and reaches for him, trying to tear him to bits for the purpose of her new treasured drug high. Not on your watch, Not on your watch, motherfuckers! You kick Vera in the face as you do a double somersault of the fire, and through Polly, everyone is disoriented and leaves.
Oz, you did it. You protected Tiny Shrub from all of those random threats that converge so randomly.
I'm a hoe.
Truly, I can see this. I can see in his tiny leaves how alive he feels. Having been so close to death, I will surely be rewarded in both good grades and in affection. Smooches.
There seems to be no reason to correct his assumption that plants have feelings, and screw it, maybe they do. Instead, just take +2 charm and 1 fun.
I am going to get...
Oh, wait, I have a lot of charm. I need boldness, that's what I need. I'm stupid.
I can't believe it. Who am I trying to date now? I sure as hell hope that
I need
Vera...
to be bold as fuck. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Screw the police.
But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are. For the rest of the journey, it's just, you know...
Police are good. Somebody's honking.
So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! Press enter on my shit.
That hard.
Sorry. The graffiti says, I'm bald as fuck! And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, You interrupted me! And gain 2 boldness. Oh boy. That's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. You were going to help Zoe. Let's do it. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a group of sinister cloaked figures. She seems
both
pissed about it.
The people that we started out with.
Guys, stop it! I don't want any dead goats at school.
We must commence the rituals.
Ah!
He's deep.
Ah, we understand you perfectly, Lord Zegord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger. Bitch, leave her alone.
What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Vicky? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way
Brushes.
out. I brush. The cultists stare at you with an unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying masks, but still.
All hail
Zegor
Zegord.
addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. No, I did not get horny from her saying my name. Astounding.
Astounding.
I'd addressed you as if she! How dare you, bitch! It addressed you as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame. And what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid? Cerebral spinal, I think. Fluid which will one day come to quench all sanity.
You guys are weird.
Brothers, sisters, bow down before Vicky, for she is clearly the prophet of Zegord. I'm just her friend. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices.
Because she wants you guys to screw off.
The blood of many goats once pleased Zegord, and yet, now we do not understand what has changed. She wants yaoi fanfics. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master,
She literally told you what she wanted.
you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. Stop calling her an it. Fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for that day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing. Sacrifice your own for.
I don't know.
It's important to learn from your mistakes. So sacrifice another goat. But right, we're sorry on its side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices. That's smart enough.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Damn.
Damn it.
Well, what was the other one?
I'm trying to explain you're being metaphorical. But they're busy. Too busy.
Let the
Yes,
ritual
in the
commence.
pancreas. Break out the sacrificial scalpels. The fuck? You never watched a crowd of people so cheerfully disbowel themselves before. It's bad. Hey,
Hey,
Vicky!
Vicky, I realized I forgot my...
Bow to
Zegord has come!
Zegord.
Quickly, comrades!
Lord
Shower our
of the
Dark
Dark
Master with proof of our
Realms.
ultimate sacrifice!
Hey, stop throwing your pancreases at me! Not cool!
But it's too late. The
Why does she have a
cultists...
shovel in her hair?
Because it's the beach. But it's too late. The cultists are all dead now because cutting out your own pancreas is not a healthy thing to do.
If I had a nickel for every time a group of my cultists died of a misguided organ loss, this is not how I'd want my life to be anymore. I'm going to stare into the void until it stops staring back.
Fuck. Who's gonna clean up all these dead bodies? It was too boldness and fun! I need more boldness again! I'm back to where I was.
Psych.
Oh, I was gonna say supernatural. What possibility is there?
What are the TV shows? Play-Doh? Oh, damn. I don't think you'd get yours at all.
Like, they fight ghosts and demons. That's basically it.
We saw murders.
By pretending to have supernatural powers.
By pretending to consult an oracle.
Lunchtime, I guess. Oh, my kiddos are in the same spot. You sit down with Scott and Zoe. As Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch, you're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Hey, bros!
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza.
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat Sanity.
Oh, Sanity! I bet that's chock full of protein.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier, so when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart! What does Sanity taste like?
Well, You know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
No.
Ah,
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks. They're scary.
Gosh.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on
Where did she
instruments
even
of
find
flesh?
sanity? I don't know. I've had pizza. Is that close?
Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp.
aha!
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some?
Well, it's not really for mortals.
But Scott looks so excited. We got to figure out a way to solve this resolution.
Resolve this situation.
Scott, sanity is extremely high in cholesterol.
But what if Scott uses this crazy straw?
Awesome, bro.
Drinking sanity through a crazy straw? Oh wow, that's so smart. It'll cancel itself out. That'll be fine!
What?
Well, that's not even close to how this works.
Woohoo!
Yum yum, here I go!
Damn.
Okay, Scott, that's enough sanity. Stop drinking the sanity.
I'm not Scott, I'm Tractor, woof woof!
Tractors don't say woof woof, Scott.
Oh really? Which one of us is the tractor here? You or me?
Dear Lord.
Neither of us.
That's not what my new friend Mr. Goat says. He's great, he's a koala. So he gives up
gosh.
trying to talk sense to Scott. Scott lets you ride him.
Oh.
Scott lets you ride him all around school
You
while
can't
he
just
attempts
stop like
to.
that in the middle of the damn sentence.
Sorry, Scott. That way he attempts to harvest grass with his face. It's a real bonding experience.
All right.
Alright is the correct word.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking absent, askance at Miranda's lunch. A single very suspicious-looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light.
I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh. It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating.
Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, that sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years?
You literally just admitted it's poison.
I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to rake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me?
Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need poison to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poison apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com. Damn, what's more Vera?
Personally, I would.
A marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection.
Girl, what do you mean? You go strip them or something?
Right?
Come to think of it, I suppose this is why princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with.
Gosh, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a meat market.
The whole thing is a fucking meat market.
In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poison apples to all nearby princes forthwith.
Miranda gets to work poisoning all her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions about gender and poison.
Everybody chooses a place.
Japan.
Paris. Make your children change schools if they're corrupt.
Japan would be awesome to go to school with for 3 months. I don't know.
Paris is good. I'll just do random because they're both good. Oh, you go first.
Yes.
I'm not gonna get to ask anybody before.
Why?
Because they're gonna deny me.
Alright.
I can already tell.
I haven't gotten enough love from Scott.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Well, I'm not gonna get Vera, so. In the next game, you end up on the team with Vera, Zoe, and Polly, the dream team. For your ideal foursome. But for Dodgeball, not so much. They don't even seem to want to be here. I can't believe we're stuck on an interminable sporting event, even when we could be doing something so much more productive.
Yeah, like hiding in a bathroom stall to learn my classmates' secrets and add them to my fanfic.
Or hiding in a bathroom stall for sex reasons.
I was going to say taking over a small South African country, but American country. But to each their own, I suppose.
Whatever. I bet you could do that in a bathroom stall too. You're smart.
But we won't be able to do anything in any bathroom stalls unless we stop this dumb dodgeball game. It's been going on forever. Seriously, I'm pretty sure I subjected the minds of my victims to eternal torments that were much shorter than this.
You suspect that it might be an exaggeration, but who cares? This is your chance to get in good with your dream team by dreaming up a way to end the match. Convince coach that dodgeball has to stop because it's cultural appropriation. Mustard gas. But what if that's Polly? For reasons unknown. You pass out the hazmat suits to your teammates and unleash the gas. You knew your blatant disregard for international treaties would come in handy one day. The other students scream and claw at their skin as horrific yellow blisters emerge all over their bodies and inside their lungs.
Awesome, Boo!
That's what you get for being alive.
For being alive and not paying me any protection money.
These screaming, the plus the yellowish tinge to the air. Is anyone else feeling a little bit homesick?
This atrocity will forever be a black mark on your soul. On the other hand, it totally gets you out of gym class. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity.
Let's go!
The answer is always mustard gas. Okay. True enough.
I want to go to the bathrooms, but she's in there.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is always mustard gas, for real. What else do I need? I could do some more creativity. I'll go to that time. A day we're rehearsing for the cosplay. You do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be
Instead of
exact.
the option of napalm. What's napalm?
Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. You're rehearsing for the cult and I, and are super psyched for your big number. Shall we dance in the worship of the unholy lords? But you can tell Zoe isn't really feeling it. Oh, that's you.
Sorry, Vicky. I just really want to get this right, you know? I mean, plays are just a fan fiction of theater.
Sure.
I just don't know how to get into the mind of a cultist.
You have cultists.
Well, actually, I used to literally get into the minds of cultists all the time. But that was because back then I ate their minds and fed off their insanity. But that doesn't mean I got to know and understand them. It just means that they were delicious snacks. I've always been the cultee, never the cultist. Plus, some of that was like a millennia ago. I'm sure cults have evolved since then. You know what? Screw it. If I'm ever going to win Aunt Trollette Pixie Award or Trolley, I'm going to need to go full method. What's the best way to simulate an actual cultist experience? That would have been so much worse.
Join the modern, less murdery, more culturally acceptable version of a cult. Gross fit.
Gross fit.
Start playing this free-to-play play-to-win mobile game. Oh, my voice just did something weird. At which you can only succeed by playing 12 hours a day, tricking your friends into joining, or sacrificing a goat.
Would that be creative, or would that be...
I don't know, man. That's a butt.
It is.
It's Sophie's butt.
Yeah!
I don't know.
I feel like this is bold.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of bold. Oh, of course. That's you! I keep stealing your lines!
Nothing screams cult like weight loss programs. I had a friend who got sucked into that sky body pyramid scheme that you look great at flying.
Jeez.
You and Zoe head off to see what the fuss is about at GrossFit. Immediately, you're greeted by a perky cockatrice in patterned, I thought this was cockroach, in patterned yoga pants.
Oh man, all these people have the same vacant smiles and are spouting the same basic phrases. This is gonna be culty as heck.
All right, says the cockatrice as the class settles down. Let's start with a nice stretch to get those muscles all warmed up.
Everyone is doing the same at the same time when she tells them, just like a cult, right? Get it? Gross Fit is a cult.
Now, let's get ready to work with weights, uneven bars, megaphones, and treadmills. Now, pull out your ceremonial daggers and cut off your 12th toe and swallow it whole while keeping one eye open and reciting your deepest fears.
Wait, what?
Feel the power of the darkness consume your soul, but you are but a vessel for the word, and the word is a vessel for your flesh and mind to dissolve in the vessel of the word. What?
Oh man, I did not realize you meant the Gross Fit was literally actually a cult. This is awesome! I totally get it now! No wonder people had so much fun destroying their minds, bodies, and souls in the cult of Zagord for so many years. I finally understand. I'm going to completely nail this role in the cult and probably go on to star in a cultist line, Cultist on the Roof, and Spring Awakening.
Fiddler on the Roof. You wonder if that joke about enthusiasm of the Spring Awakening fandom is going to be too niche, but fuck it. There have been way too many more obscure references and theater nerds that are people too. Zoe seems pleased. As Poison Punch, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Nice.
I need bold.
That weekend, something happened to Blah. It has to be me now.
All right.
Don't sabotage me.
Hey Oz, you know that feeling you get deep down in your 7th stomach?
No.
That tingling when you know the
Why do you have
teaser
7 of
trailer
them?
of the next installment of your favorite franchise is dropping in 70 hours, 8 minutes, and 32 seconds? That warm glowing, this is going to give me so much thick-ass inspiration even if it's only 10 seconds, feeling of giddy excitement and untapped potential? Well, that's how I feel about Vicky. But much like a teaser trailer, I feel like there's still so much I need to know. How do I know Vicky is really the monster for me? Help me out here. Picture this scenario, okay? So, I'm on an epic adventure with Vicky, right? And after escaping a near-death situation, we stumble, wearily, sweatily, exhausted to get some well-earned rest at the nearest end. We're greeted by a gruff, rude innkeeper with the most beautiful butt ever. But before I can fantasize about marrying the innkeeper's butt, he gives us the keys to our rooms. But whoops! It's only one key to only one room, the only one left! Which means that, through this unlikely series of events, Vicky and I will be forced to share a bed! Yee! What would she do? What would she do? What would she do?
An excellent question, thrice over. One that deserves an equally excellent answer. Vicky would blush deeply and shyly and respectfully ask if you're okay with the situation before revealing that she has a rare condition in which all of her clothing disappears the moment she gets into bed. Oh, I don't know how to say this, but Vicky has an extreme allergy to contrived, centrally ambiguous situations. She would probably walk to the nearest IKEA and build her own bed before sharing with you. Well, the first one.
Apparently my clothing comes off, but okay.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Wow. All her clothes? Like all of them?
I get naked.
And she would blush first? That's just...
Oh, she's a top.
Wow.
She's a top. She's a...
She?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, we can work with that.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Thank you for this very important information, Oz. You are as beautiful as that imaginary innkeeper's imaginary butt.
It's true. You just got the 3+ charm to prove it.
Everybody chooses a part of their body.
Foot?
My-
No, not foot. No, my knee.
I was about to be like, my toe.
Knee.
My toe. My big toe.
Oh, Lord.
Player, how bearable it would be to work from now on with extra.
Go ahead.
Well, an extra toe, an extra big toe would just be like extra balance, I guess. Wait, from your forehead, a toe. I'd be a unicorn.
I couldn't live like that. I'd rather live with a knee. Only because I hate feet.
I'd have a unicorn. I'd be a tonicorn.
I've basically lived with a knee on my face for like a week because of that huge knot that I got on the side of my head. Like it was like softball size.
I could live with the knee. I
Oh
can't
my
live with a foot.
It was a toe.
I can't live with a toe.
It was a toe. Stick it
No!
right out.
No!
It's just because you have a feet thing.
I don't have a feet thing. I have
You
enough.
have no. I mean, you have a thing against feet.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Let's go.
I be bold. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into
Mamimi.
Mamimi, the Oni girl. The Oni, not Omi, Oni girl. And she offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. Oh hell yeah!
Oh, hell
You take a sip.
no.
It tastes crazy as hell. You check the
Crazy
components
as
of
hell.
this shit. Seed extract.
Did you just? Oh my gosh. No, you can't.
Benzonic acid.
Oh my
50
gosh. That was quick, bruh.
50 milligrams of caffeine
Hey, sweetie.
and 100 milligrams of boldness.
Hi, Roxy.
Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thank Mamimi.
Thank
And
you,
Mamimi. And proceed to the bathrooms. Oh, I got a kiss!
You're gonna kiss too. Oh, I could.
Ain't no party like Spooky High Bathrooms Party, because Spooky High Bathrooms Party has
Polly's high quality toilet wine!
Lord Almighty.
Yes, a classic part of Spooky High Life. I love it. It's so good to be part of things.
I wish there were more people like you, thought like you, Zoe. My WC wine isn't the hit I thought it was gonna be.
Maybe it's because you're brewing wine on the toilet.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
No, that's not it. Thank you. Next.
Thank you. Next.
Trick question. There's no reason it can't be a bestseller. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything.
Even selling unsanitary alcohol to 20-something-year-old high schoolers.
Especially that!
Oh, he can drink.
In the end, doesn't WC just stand for We Can?
Well, this is for water closet,
Exactly.
you dipshit.
Honestly, we don't use the abbreviation WC in Montropolis, so screw it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm all for using deceitful marketing schemes to trick gullible people out of their money regardless of the quality of what I'm selling, so I'm in.
Oh my gosh, yes! I know all about spending too much money on things. You have no idea how much money I spend.
Of course I do. I monitor the bank accounts of all Spooky High students.
What?
What? Continue, by all means.
Okay, anyway, whenever I buy things for exorbitant prices, it's because I'm incredibly invested in the people or characters associated with it. Like paying $3,500 for a custom figurine of my human Sona from the game Human Prom.
Good lord.
That's it. We need to create a mascot for my WC wine who can get everyone emotionally invested in spending those monster dollars.
Oh, this is me, isn't it? Invent a cute, cuddly character to hawk your product. Wally, the wasted walrus. Get an endorsement from a millionaire mummy. And trendsetter Chad Chaddington.
Chad Chaddington.
I like
Chatty
this.
Chad
I like
Chad.
the first one.
Chad.
But I'm not. How am I not creative? I have 9 creativity. How am
Maybe the second one was charm, and you have one more than that.
He's dumb. Yeah, let's find a really great artist to design Wasted Wally for us. Then we can pay them an exposure. Fucking hell.
No, Scott. The art will be a valuable investment for Polly's wine business, so I will happily finance this endeavor, as long as I get a cut of the profits and the artist gets paid, because artists should always be paid.
And they have all the free toilet wine they want.
I'll put that in the Atom posting.
Really?
No.
Aw.
I think this is one situation in which it's better than the artist hired does not sample the product first.
You hire your classmate Vincent Viperfish, a monstrous half-snake, half-barracuda, to do the art. His art is amazing, which is really impressive considering that neither his viper lineage nor his fish lineage gave him hands. But you know better than to ask logic questions at Spooky High. Before long, Vincent Viperfish's masterpiece is complete, and the gorgeous life has been breathed into Wally the Walrus. Polly's wine is flying off the proverbial shelves and literal toilets, and it seems like all will be well.
What's this? Vera, you're suing me?
No, Polly. My client, Walter Walrus, is suing you for, let's see, defamation of character, libel, and copyright infringement.
That's fair, Polly. This bathroom is just as much Vera's law practice as it is your brewery.
NYP!
Don't be ridiculous, Scott. You see, Miss Paulina Geist, Mr. Walrus is a prohibitionist who is against any alcohol, especially that which is brewed in the toilet. A character so close to his own name and appearance soils his good image as a staunch anti-alcohol advocate.
God damn it! What are the odds a guy named Walter Walrus attends Spooky High? Did you know this when you suggested it, Vicky?
Oh, fuck. Is that where you got the idea? Whoops. I have too money.
At least you're not trying to woo Vera.
Nope.
She would be like, no, bro.
Whoops. Polly makes you pay 3 money to cover her legal fees and to Vera, and everyone is mad at you. What a fun adventure. That's so fun.
All right.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Moving through the sky. Little lights stars.
I wanted to get some more time, but guess not. Let's just go to the library. Okay, that day you spend some time on the library PCs, minus some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any idea how it works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 Bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which, unfortunately, is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Man, their economy is crap. This group project is worth at least 30.06 of our grade, so I want you to focus. Calculester, are you good at math?
Friend Vera, I am a supercomputer. I am burping. I am made of math.
Great. So no shenanigans, you guys. I mean it. Nothing crazy can happen in this library for the next 30 minutes.
We must save the world.
We are here to save the day.
I know it is very rare to see students at Spooky High studying Friend Joy, Friend Hope, and Friend Faith, but I assure you the world is in no danger, and it is a very normal activity at many other schools.
Who's gonna be this hoe? Look at his. You can clearly see his dick.
It's a penis.
It wraps underneath.
No shit. Fair ladies of magic, you may have beaten me to the library, but you shall not beat me to their souls. Okay.
Your genitals just concern me.
Why do they concern you?
Because they look weirdly drawn to me.
That's how dicks are, dude.
Well, sue me.
Come to the dark side.
Well, at least they would be if things are that tight.
Okay, let's continue.
Come, fearsome snake lady and metal monster, come join me in the dark side.
Will that help me pass this class? Because my interests right now are limited solely to doing that. Crime bosses respect you less if they think you're stupid.
Yes, joining the dark side will definitely help you pass this class. Don't listen to him! Those lips speak nothing but lies and give nothing but kisses of betrayal. I'll smooch him.
No.
I don't mind. I'll smooch.
I'd mind with that face.
He's got sunscreen on.
Still.
He's a vampire! He's
Liam
got
looks
fat
better.
ears!
Liam looks better.
You just don't like your emo ripped boys. Okay.
I didn't say that! I said Liam looks better!
What? With his man bun.
Yeah, it's true. And he's purple. I don't know if I want someone so gray.
And it is also an incredibly fiscally responsible decision.
Fiscally responsible? Tell me more.
Yes, please, tell us more. From context, I am assuming that this dark side refers to the evil nature of your plans rather than color, but moral ambiguity often confuses me.
No need to be confused. Joining the dark side is the right thing.
It's time you join the dark side.
Oh, I always do my best to do the right thing.
No! Don't!
And I'm a pretty big fan of doing things that get the opposite of the thing that the Coven is trying to get me to do, so I'm almost tempted myself. But if they go to the dark side, how will they go to prom at your side? Time to sway them. Dimitri's not telling you the dark side's darkest secret. Terrible Wi-Fi.
Oh no, calculus, sir. Whatever shall we do?
Oh, Lord. No way. Everybody's going to the dark side these days. It's totally touristy and played out. The hot destination this year is Malaysia. Damn! My girl. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Another self-righteous, socially liberal millennial whining about dark side tourism. I'll have you know that the recent influx of visitors to the dark side has actually been an enormous boon on the local economy. All revenue from tourists buying baby skull goblets or spending a few days in the torture palace has allowed us to repair roads, build schools, and establish a really kick-ass local music festival.
Wow.
It is all here in the Economist's article, Bright Future for the Dark Side.
As a firm believer in trickle-down economics, this makes perfect sense to me.
The financial math is indeed compelling. A query, Oz. Why do you feel so compelled to rage against anything that a large number of people appear to be enjoying? Are you an emotionally distant hipster who substitutes abstract social issues for the authentic emotional connection?
Like Liam? Wow, savage. Well, I'm convinced. Let's go check out the dark side. Musical festival, Cal?
Affirmative. Personally, I hunger for authentic emotional connection and sick beats.
Vera and Calculus end up booking 2 tickets for Evil Sonar, the Dark Side Musical Festival, which is next June. Good news, they will leave for the dark side just one sick weekend for electronic music. Bad news is they think you suck and you lose +2 fun and 1 boldness. Damn. I'm hurt.
Everything. Zelda!
Borderlands.
Art is based on how difficult it would be to teach a person from ancient
Scenario.
play this video game until they become a program. Well, Zelda isn't too hard. I mean, it can be.
I don't know. Random. It'd be hard to explain any video game to somebody who doesn't really understand video games. Okay, it's noon.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go sit with my girl Vera, who's obviously going to turn me down. You approach Vera, who is conspicuously cutting up an enormous stack of credit cards and feeding the pieces to her snakes. Zoe is sitting across the table, staring intently at Vera and frantically scribbling in a notebook. A little privacy, please. This is obviously a business luncheon, which means that's a write-off. Zoe's longest purple tentacle creeps an inch closer to Vera. Then Zoe scoots her whole chair a little closer. Back up. I bite.
Interesting.
Are you even listening to me? This is a life or death situation for you, dork.
Not what I would have expected.
Damn it, Zoe! Besides my obvious beauty, entrancing charm, and tremendous wealth, what are you looking at?
Oh, is it not obvious?
Zoe flips over her notebook to reveal a massive chart of Vera's snakes and all the different ships between them. There are so many arrows and symbols and snakes that you're worried she might actually be summoning some kind of fanfic demon.
At first, I was really into my main ship of front left snake with back center snake. They just have a really unique pairing, you know? Or natural. But then I started thinking about the rivalry between all 3 front snakes and how it could be some kind of triangle rivalry hate sex kind of thing.
Zoe.
And honestly, that just really got me into questions about the rules of the Snakeverse. Like, can they get married? Can they move positions in the head? Do they have tails that are inside your head? And
Zoe.
Vera, you just have to tell me. How do snakes poop? I have to know.
They have a butthole.
How do those snakes poop? That is enough. You are hereby banished from this table. Go ship my snakes from a safe distance before I get a restraining order.
Ship my snakes.
Ship.
Oh no.
You little purple disaster. You decided to intervene because 1, you care about your friends, 2, you don't want to see them kill each other, and 3, you've been wondering about the whole snake poop thing yourself. Vera, maybe knowing the allegiances, preferences, and sentiments of your snakes could be the ultimate trick for silkiest, most dangerous hair ever. Zoe, I think I've stumbled into the ultimate Vera shipping chart. Look, Vera's hair and Vera X being left alone. Whoa, shipping Vera with the abstract concepts of being alone? Is that even possible? It's the ultimate match, I assure you. So simple yet so genius. Well, I won't stand in the way of true love. Do you mind if I fan art this? Go ahead. I'll invoice you for usage of my likeness, and I'll take 99% cut of any gross merchandising and international signing rights for the visual design of the abstract concept of loneliness. I'll get started right away. You manage to get Vera some alone time, and you get her another licensed property to mercilessly milk for cash.
That has been quite pleasing.
Quite pleasing. I suppose you're not totally useless. Keep it up, and I might decide to learn your name.
Let's go.
It's your turn.
Scott! As you approach Scott and Mira's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Okay.
Ooh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon.
The fucking spoon.
No!
It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your
It's a
fingers.
spoon for picking up your fucks. So you don't
That's not what it says!
I know. And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all of your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as it is proper.
Okay. What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
How does that work?
Wow! Do people ever invent news?
Right in my ear.
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
She liked your screwing spoon.
The fucking spoon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your fucking middle names!
Roxy was like, excuse me, not in this Christian household.
Roxy! You suggest the ultimate new silverware.
Oof.
A salad harp. Hands. Hands. My favorite silverware!
Egads, how crude!
I know, right? My only more favorite silverware is face and...
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look! Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out two silver
swearing
hands.
in my Minecraft
silver-
Christian server. That's what the person said.
That's you. Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out two
not
silver
lick my
hands,
phone.
a
It is not
silver
for
face,
licking.
and a silver mouth. I'm talking!
Why does he have those things in his...
He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway.
What would you stand to like? Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I gotta put some ointment. I gotta put on some ointment. All the silver is really bad for my skin.
Dude, silver is bad for werewolves.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him.
Ooh.
Nice. Let's trade places. Everybody chooses an
Tiger.
You stole my thing. A sky.
Sky?
That's her dog.
Player orders decided on how cute a video where a charming cat becomes friends with a selected animal would be.
A cat in sky.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's your turn.
What do I need?
What?
I need money, but I also need gold, so I'm gonna go to the bathrooms again. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. Yep. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security around here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for.
Oh my gosh.
But by the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness.
You didn't even need to go.
Scott catches up to you! Ah, Scott! Afterwards, panting with excitement. Yes, my good boy. Hey bro, I was just thinking that how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things with you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon or even where it is right now. So I guess that leaves my two favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? Friendship is the greatest sport of all. Yes, we'll cheer for each other's cheering, and our cheering will make each other's cheering more and more cheerful. Scott picks you up and tosses you in the air, but before you hit the ground, he's in your arms, ready for you to toss him.
How?
Toss me higher, bro. With friendship, anything is possible. You toss Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again. You can fly. You fly into space. You crash into the sun. The sun is no match for your love for each other. I can't tell whether this fire in my heart is me getting burned up by the sun or my love for you. It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light.
Oh,
you crashed into the earth 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a final touchdown in last week's sports game. You obliterate the enemy quarterback.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, cheerleading! Cheerleading indeed, and now you have an entire extra week to hang out with Scott, which won't be reflected in the game, you time-traveling cheater. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
All right.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the... Should I get my creativity? I will go to... Is the auditorium creativity?
Yes.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you are having trouble conveying your point of discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. So it's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. You turn to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. Hell yeah. She actually looked kind of happy to see you. Weird. You decided to do what you do best. Push your luck. Finally. If you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill that slot somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends. Oh, damn. Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand's Arms at 9:15 p.m. or the vultures will eat twice today. Did Vera just ask you out on a date? She did. This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. Christmas in July. But if you don't...
Christmas in July. Have some fun and stay outside because it's hot enough to fry an egg.
Oh! You exposed my head.
I did.
But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she looks ahead of her greatest enemy. I could go either way. Damn, I'm gonna go with the head of her greatest enemy. Damn! Roxy, I made the bad choice! You track down Vera's arch nemesis, Grabo Grimpley, werewolf philanthropist. You're not sure how to decapitate a werewolf, though, so you figure you'll just bring his head attached to his body. Grabo's happy to tag along. He's a pretty friendly guy, even if he does talk a little too much. Why is he here? Are you two friends? Wait. Were you only trying to win my affection as a part of an elaborate scheme to get me in the same room with Grabo? For the last time, you mangy do-gooder, I will not donate to your stupid charity to end stupid polio and stupid Slambonia! Vera tries to have Grabo ejected from the restaurant, but he's too rich. You spend the next 3 hours listening to talk about his charity. By the end of the hour, you two are ready to chop your own head off. If Vera doesn't beat you to it, you lose +2 charm and boldness. so upset. She's gonna dump me. Or she's not gonna go out with me.
Oh, is this me?
For sure.
I want to
She's
do
gonna
Scott
say
because he
no.
said he loved me. But all I have more with Zoe. I'm going with my boy.
Howdy.
Yes.
She's gonna say no.
Hey there.
Hey there. Be with me, you badass
All right.
woman. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in a mirror?
Oh.
Damn! Your face is a crime against humanity. And not the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating.
Bye.
Bye, loser.
Prom with you? No.
Actually,
No.
you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Oof. Why does Monster Prom have to be so true? Kidding. I'm kidding.
You were said this was an STD. At least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
Let's go.
Just kidding.
Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you... but you must mean good night, my boy! Let me check our math book to be sure. That isn't the correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date.
We're the perfect team.
Prom date was the best! The two of you got lost on your way to school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon. By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were even tighter than ever. You learned a lot about Scott, and it turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loves the sky and stars. Oh boy. He gives his own names to the constellation, and if you knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's just a good
I'm so sad. She totally,
She denied you.
totally.
Like hardcore denied you.
After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean girl in her place, but you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own.
Bitch.
Miranda got a job of being princess of her own kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't seem her complaining about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I know the life was gonna be this way.
Oh, I didn't even have to play again. Escape. Back to the menu. Yes. Okay, thank you all for coming to the live stream that was long. We played Monster Prom the second term, and, well, 1 out of 2 isn't so bad, I guess.
Scott's the easiest to get a date with.
What would be Polly? Polly and
Well,
them are
like,
both...
you just have to be nice to Scott. It
okay,
doesn't
yeah,
matter,
that's
like,
true.
what your stats are.
Polly, you have to have really fun stats.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But I wanted to get the narrator, but I couldn't use the mouse. Ah!
I wanted to go with Polly, but Vera, I did Vera.
I'm surprised I got Scott, because Zoe was just, like, there constantly, and I didn't have enough time with Scott, I thought, so I was like...
Well, you got him.
I know, I got my baby.
I wish I got Vera.
No,
Sadness.
she denied you.
She's the hardest one to get.
I still haven't gotten Miranda.
Really?
Yeah, you'll have to do that for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
I've
But
gotten
I
all
haven't
of
played
them.
it in a really long time.
But thank you guys so much for watching. That was the live stream from Monster Prom second term. And,
Well, it's just normal Monster Prom, pretty much, except with the extra characters.
well, the DLC is the second term.
Well, I know that.
Yeah. So just a couple of extra characters for this. So thank you guys so much for watching. You've been watching Nerdosity, and I'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you next time.
I'm waving all the waves.
Ooh.